for a minute.
Right, I posted it up. It's live right now.
I.
Brum, 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 brum. Sorry.
Oh, somebody just like PBrecreations. Hype.
Did
Who is
you already
this?
change the title?
Andre Jean. Oh no, I forgot.
And I wanted to talk to you about Clark. Was that your aunt?
Oh yeah, that's my cousin that does the marketing thing. Yeah.
So you had a marketing cousin this whole time when we were asking about marketing, and then late game you decided to get call and
bring him out.
reinforcements.
To call in reinforcements for what? I've been talking to her this whole time.
That's why we just found out about it, right?
I knew about her.
What did you want to know from her? Like
Marketing.
she's telling me stuff that I already know. She wasn't saying anything that we didn't already know.
Okay.
She's just telling us marketing strategies, but it was nothing that we didn't know already. The one thing that I didn't know was on our Twitter page to put in our description like links to other stuff, and that's what I didn't know, and I changed that. That's about it. I will tell you everything if I know it.
So we have a marketing liaison. That's what you're saying?
We do have one. If you want to ask any other questions, yes, we do have one.
What's the best way to post a twerk video?
I will send that to her. Y'all really would. You think I would? I would send that to her. But anyway, you can reach her from PBrecreations from there. So if you want to message her from our personal, the inbox, you could do that.
Okay.
If you have any questions.
Hypothetically, Alex wanted to make a twerk video.
How would that?
Good, bad, good, bad. How would I do it?
I can't even.
Good, bad results. Questions.
Questions.
Concerns.
Hashtag twerk team.
But yeah, wait.
I'm definitely a part of Torque Team, so don't talk shit.
Well, you weren't hooking me up.
Bitch, because you ain't good.
I've been practicing, dog. You see, I've been practicing, dog. Let me tell you.
Okay.
All right.
Tell me how I was drinking this apple juice. I had my pinky in the air like a boss.
Sometimes you gotta get classy with the juice of
Classy as
apples.
fuck.
Always, dog.
You know?
That's what I was doing. I forgot that fast.
Oh my god, my keys are my keyboard.
Wait,
No.
what am I doing?
No.
Here? Changing the title, Pikmin.
I really want this game, but I don't want to pay for it.
Which game? Pikmin?
Welcome to life.
Yeah.
Pikmin 3.
Oh, I really want it, but I don't want to pay $65 to get it.
I need to buy another mic, my blue.
Is this Pikmin 2
Blue
or
Yeti mic. So.
Right? 3, right?
It's 3.
Yep.
Yeah,
Nah,
it's
it's
3.
2.5.
No,
Oh,
the way it's look, it's about 4. Oh my goodness! Why'd I get so many
What is
messages?
this, 20? Is this Ranting Gamers 21? I think this is 21.
We'll say it's 21.
It's 21, right?
Okay,
Yeah.
sure.
Alright. I hope it is. 20-something.
A YouTuber, Eat
I'm
My
gonna say that.
Diction, is playing Dragon's Crown. He's doing a Let's Play, and he's like, the title of his first episode is My Busty Companion.
Oh, putting the chest out.
And the caption of the video is a big boobed mage.
Sometimes you just
Somebody
Couldn't have
jumped into our game and it said comes equipped with full frontal airbags. as the page.
That's it. Me, Tony, and Vince are gonna live stream Dragon's Crown because we got
You
it
have
for
you have the
PS3.
PS3? Oh,
Yeah.
nice. What level are you guys?
Tony's fucking really high, but me and Vince got up to 21.
What's really high?
I don't know. He's not in the room. Probably like 50 or something.
Oh, that's okay. Oh, well,
Nerd.
that
What's-
makes me feel really bad. Nerd. I'm
what's
level
max?
70. That's small time. 99, bro.
And you're
Are you
level
serious?
70?
I put 40 hours into the game and I couldn't stream it. You know how mad I am right now? Fucking mad. I'm really
Well,
mad.
you should have got
Yeah,
that
well,
internal.
Tony had like
You should-
200k gold, and then me and Vince spent it all.
You
I
need
have
to.
over 1 million.
You should
He is
go
small
call Black
Tell him
Magic
I
and
said
tell them you want an Intensity Pro instead of that shuttle shit.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, you're talking about him. I was like, what
Yeah,
the?
the internal.
Oh, what?
Oh, what?
Mine's is what, 2.5 strong.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what that was. I don't know.
My Astros going on 6 years. Going on 7. Actually, 7.
We're talking about capture cards, not.
Chill, my headset worth more than your capture card. Fall way back, bro.
Same price.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Same price.
How's the clarity of my stream, at least for the graphics?
It was good. It run on that 1080p though.
Yeah, don't ever run on
man.
1080p.
Yeah, you should do 720.
That shit devours your computer.
And your viewers get mad. Like, what the hell is wrong with Twitch? What?
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, it's in 1080p. That's so much data.
See, I don't know the shit.
Yeah.
It looked
Yeah,
good
well,
though,
yeah,
right?
that's why we do
That shit straight dookies
If,
on your
uh,
bandwidth.
If viewers don't have
Doogies are bandwidth. Yes, it
their
does.
internet isn't, if their internet or was it computer isn't that great, they can't. It's going to be hard for them to watch.
It's gonna lag every like.
Yeah,
Well,
but
wait,
mine is great. So
why she can't turn the resolution? Oh no, ours. is
No,
on.
she would have no. She can turn the resolution down. She just has to do it in the card, or whatever processor.
yeah, but
whatever
if I have a
processor
card that
says.
can record 1080p, why wouldn't I record 1080p?
Well, if you're
Because
recording,
you're not gonna get viewers that way.
no, if
That's
you can, no,
ridiculous.
you can record in 1080p. Streaming in 1080p only. Once you go outside of the U.S., 1080p will slow down connections. So, say I'm in Austria and I'm watching, I would probably be catching like stop motion picture.
Broken Advocate said this resolution's making his computer lag like crazy. You said that in chat just now. We usually stream at 720p, Broken Advocate, so I apologize for any issues that you may be having. You can try to restart your system, but
Is Trevor in here, or do I have to call him? Is
why does
Diego in
Broken
here?
Advocate sound fairly familiar?
Should be in here, yeah.
Okay, cool. Diego's in here. Or is anyone else gonna be here, like Tom or something?
Tom's not gonna be in today. Because, yeah, he's got people in his room where he has the stuff set up to talk.
I mean, he will just overpower them, so it doesn't really matter with his voice. So that's everyone. Yes.
I believe it is, sir.
Okay. Did you post it on Twitter and stuff that we're doing Ranting Gamers?
I'm still
Did you
I'm still
post
fixing
it
my
on-
title.
On my screen, yeah, it's saying Monster Hunter still.
No,
Yeah,
I'm in the process of typing everything out.
Yeah, so broken going on the resolution. If you can get like what are we at 257? If you can get about 150 to 200 people in here, we can apply for subscriptions, and then we can have in all different resolutions.
Oh, is that how you do that?
Yeah.
That was what
I was wondering that. I was like, why can't I just like lower it?
yeah,
But
that's
okay.
yeah.
Once
That's
you
what I was-
once you become partnered with Twitch, you can get resolution. Another way you
What
can
the
the
hell?
better way you can get partnered if one channel can't get enough views is to create a team channel and just have a lot of people on the team channel so that every view counts as a team view. And the only problem with that is it gets really hectic with your viewers and their followings. So just things to throw out.
Just saying, I started streaming on my channel yesterday and it got 100, just like 100 views on it. I was like, fuck yeah. Not all at
Congrats.
once, of course, but I was happy.
Congratulations.
Now that I have to start all over again, thanks to certain someone.
You can. I think you can still use that channel.
No, he changed the password. I was just gonna change the name, but he changed the password for it. Even though I was the only one that live streamed, so that was my live stream. But fuck me, right?
Yeah, I see.
Oh,
Aren't you afraid of the embargo, by the way, Demi? For Splinter Cell? Isn't that shit still in effect?
I don't think she thought about it.
What?
The embargo?
Don't know what that means.
Mhm.
Girl, you gonna get sued?
No, it's like a legit early copy. They gave it all to the.
Doesn't matter
GameStop.
if you can if the game the developer doesn't want the game to be like shown, they'll rape
Yeah,
you.
but it didn't. It didn't come with any disclaimer. Usually, when Tony gets games, it'll say whether or not you can do anything with it. This one did not.
Okay, break street date.
I just know
Yeah.
not to pick a Microsoft game like that because that's how you get
Especially
solid as
Ubisoft.
one band.
That's why, like, when they showed Elder Scrolls, like when PAX happened and someone like snuck in a camera to
Yeah.
the Elder Scrolls booth, yo, I guarantee that video was gone in 10 minutes. It was uploaded and gone in 10 minutes.
About no,
Refresh the page, guys.
about 4 hours later, but
10 minutes gone.
I don't care.
I can
I'll delete
definitely.
it.
No, I'm pretty sure if you had an issue, they would have shut your stream down instantly.
Yeah, they would have
And
just
you
been like, "Oh,
and,
you're streaming it?" Brr.
and you weren't the only person that did the early play.
Yeah, that's what they're. I looked at
But
first.
that doesn't mean it's all right, because
Oh, I know.
I was
I'll
about
do what I
to.
won't.
Because that Final Fantasy
Oh, I
one,
definitely
I was
failed.
happy I told you not to do that because 3 people got banned from that one.
Oh yeah.
So you have to be careful.
Fail.
Tomorrow, just a heads up, Final Fantasy is streamable. If I'm not mistaken, NDA was lifted. Don't quote me on that. I have to go back and read the
I'm gonna have
patch
to
notes.
stream
Quote you
that
on that.
instead. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna need while my shuttle is being looked on, I'm not gonna be able to stream console games. So what? I would need a list of PC games I could stream in the meantime,
Ew.
and I guess Final Fantasy could be one. But you
It's
guys
only
have any
gonna be
IDs?
3 days, so
Great
you
Great
Yeah.
white
Yeah.
shark found in Atlantic City. No.
Did you say that?
I said it's only gonna be up for 3 days.
What's gonna be up for 3 days?
The beta is only up for 3 days until final form.
Alright, then I'll go. I'll go with well, I mean, I've done League, but League, I don't know. I can pull. I pull people with League,
All right,
but we'll see. All right, so I fixed it, so you should be good to go.
good to go. Okay, dokie. Oh, am I taking the reins off of this one?
Yeah, you can go ahead and start it with the first. Well, we can introduce everybody.
reins off of this one? Okay, doke.
So-
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Ranting Gamers episode 21. It is us, PBrecreations, and we are here to talk about some video games.
Video games.
Tim video
Yeah.
games. Just to go quickly down the topics for everybody, we're going to be talking about the Xbox One and its newfound Kinect change of heart. Call of Duty Ghost Online multiplayer. If you guys haven't already seen it, we'll be probably posting some videos of that. Followed by Grand Theft Auto online multiplayer videos that were posted today, which was a really big hyped video that everybody should watch. And we want to talk about some internal GameStop news that we found out, and we're just going to finish it off with a little honorable mentions, which we call
Honorable missions. Yes.
which we call ranters ranting, and we'll just talk about things that are happening right now and the gaming community and everything like that. So thank you all for coming out to watch. I am PB Solidus 2, and I'll let everybody else go down the line, starting with Tehran.
Yo, what's up? PB Solo Bear here. Been MIA for a little bit, having some issues with my equipment, but I'm still up and running. And we have PB Informality here.
Hi. PB Informality here.
PB
Swagger out the
Informality,
gate.
what have you been up to?
Lol.
League of Legends. I got sucked into League of Legends myself, guys, and it's some pretty serious stuff. Like, don't get addicted like I am.
Straight on heroin. Right now.
Timmy.
I've been streaming again. Yay! Cool name pending.
All right.
Cool name pending.
Once her name
Yeah.
comes out, she'll have it for you guys.
Been pending for 2 months.
And Diego. We also-
Hi everybody.
Raptor
How
Max.
y'all doing? It's me, Raptor Max.
And
That's
is
awesome.
Trevor in here?
Yeah.
Yep.
Trevor.
It's way too long.
And
Wait, Trevor,
along,
do you have an online alias? What's your online alias?
Trevor.
His online
Respect
alias.
it.
Trevor as himself.
That's creative.
That's all.
All right, Mrs. No Name.
Hey,
all right.
I'm working on it.
So getting into it, we all know with everything that's been happening with the Xbox One and all the news since the Xbox conference.
Reveal.
Yeah, it's been so much stuff going back and forth with Xbox console as a whole, and I guess what is that? That happens. The article came out yesterday or today?
I think it was yesterday.
Yeah.
It was like 2 days ago, I think.
Well,
okay.
recently this week,
Recently,
yeah, Microsoft posts more news about their 180 spin on what they said at the conference, which is now the Xbox Kinect will no longer be required, connected, or used for the Xbox One. It's not a mandatory end-all be-all piece of hardware for it. It still will ship with the console, but it's not that item that you will need for your Xbox to turn on. It's not the item that you'll need to actually use your Xbox or do any of the cool things they were saying. So just putting that topic out, how do you guys feel about this whole situation and Microsoft as a whole
That basically at this point I knew it was something like this was gonna happen where, because it was still a problem for a lot of people. Like that was a make it or break it for a lot of people in the sense of, oh, I'm not buying it because the Kinect, the Big Brother issue, and stuff like that. And like I knew Xbox or Microsoft was gonna have to back down from that because as next gen consoles, we're just not ready for that step. Maybe the next gen, but not right now. So I kind of figured this was gonna happen. That's all I really have to say.
Well, who's that? Whose background is that? Who's that?
That's mine. I'm gonna keep muting mine. Sorry.
Oh, okay, all right, nah, that's cool. Real quick before we go any further, does everyone see the chat, the stream chat, like what if anyone's typing? Because mine is failing to load.
Yeah, no one's talking.
Yeah,
no one's talking.
don't worry about it. I can
Alright,
see chat.
alright,
I can chat all day.
Well, as far as the Xbox Connect, not needing to be connected to function and work and all that, that's cool. But I mean, it would come with the system either way. I don't see why it would be a huge issue. There's been articles about different things that you can do if you really felt like somebody's really watching you. So I feel as though either way, if you're getting an Xbox One, I don't really think it changed much, except that your sense of security is tightened. I guess you feel more secure about your privacy, but it's really not going to change anything.
Now the government can't see me play nude and own kids on Halo 5. Like,
Wow.
There you go. I think you and
Damn, now
millions
I
of
can't
others
hack
know that.
into Kev's cam and watch him play Halo 5 News.
whoa.
Oh,
Risky
Oh.
business.
JK.
Why?
Peace, peace,
Hey,
peace, peace,
don't-
peace,
don't
peace,
take-
peace,
Don't
peace.
take that back now.
Peace, 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 peace.
but yeah. Besides any security issues, do you guys really think that that's really a huge deal? I guess it's a huge deal for people, and it will help sales. But like gameplay wise and experience wise, like, do you really think that's like a huge thing?
Not really. I like it's more like you said. It's more of a security thing. And like a sell point because every person that I asked if they're getting the console, their first thing is I don't know because the connected needs to be always connected or and stuff like that. So
That kind of annoyed me because everyone's like, "Oh, what's all this buzz I hear about the Xbox doing this, that, and the third?" And then we would confirm it, us at work at GameStop. We would confirm it, and they're like, "Oh, that's corny. I'm not going to get it either." No, get what you want to get. Don't not get it because everyone else is feeling some type of way. And then I do like the fact that Microsoft is listening to their consumers, that they don't like this, so they're changing this. They don't like that, so they're changing that. I mean, everyone does that because if you don't do it, no one's going to buy your shit. But they're actually being very vocal about it. Like, listen, we do care, and we are going to change this because we know that you guys feel a certain type of way.
and now there might be like arcade editions for the Xbox where it doesn't come with the Kinect. I feel like.
I thought about
Oh
Street
yeah,
Fighter
I think
instead
they're
of
absolutely. I thought they like announced a while ago that they're probably gonna come out with like a very low end version of the Xbox, like more of
just
like
a rumor.
like a smart box.
Rumor.
Yeah,
Well,
that
that's what I
was-
mean. Like I really think that that's what they'd like.
Oh yeah, now
I
it
think-
might
I think
happen
they
just
are
for.
gonna do- yeah, I think
Now
they
it
are
might
gonna do
happen
that.
just because people are going to be like, well, why am I going to pay the extra, you know what I mean, $100 for the Kinect when it's not
They're going to come out with a version that's $400.
needed?
Yeah, they really are going to do that.
Which is word. That's what's up.
That is. That's cool. I mean, that's what they should do. That's what I would do if I were them.
But I don't know. It just feels it's funny that like, when they first announced it.
But I told you guys, I called
this.
this. I called this from the very
You
beginning.
gonna cut off Raptor Max though like that?
Yo,
Yeah.
my fault. Go ahead.
No, now I don't want
That's
to go
all good.
anymore. God.
Literally in season 1 of Ranting Gamers, that was completely legit.
Oh my God.
Yeah. It was legit. It is legit.
But
But you-
this is season 2, so you know I don't know how this.
Nah.
do that.
It's still legit. But I'm just saying, like, dang. I'm just saying.
Oh.
But anyway, continue. No, go ahead. There
No,
you go.
like, oh, there you go.
Wow, Kev's still in there. Still wants some.
Y'all can go ahead and talk. I'm just messing with you. Go ahead.
How about y'all talk at the same time?
Nah, I'm gonna get mad. I'm gonna get mad if they do that.
Oh man.
I'm
No,
not gonna
just saying. It's funny, like when they announced it the first time, and they announced all these like restrictions. Then, like in a matter of a few months, they all turn tail and say they're not gonna do the whole online checking. They're not gonna have the Kinect be, required and all this other. I think they're also gonna change their indie game self-publishing.
They're gonna have to.
There were some rumors. But yeah, that so many things went like they turned tail, and I just find the whole thing funny.
I think they're going to change the name from the Xbox One soon too. It's going to change. It's not going to be Xbox One anymore.
The
It's gonna be
Infinite.
the Infinity.
Like I feel
I don't think they're gonna change it.
no,
Or
I don't.
Xbox Infinite.
I'm just saying like the way that everything is changing. I
They might
feel
as well just change it.
from this change, like bar none, I feel that a lot of people lost their job for future projects with Microsoft.
That one guy quit.
Yeah,
to go with,
yeah.
whatever it's-
But then at the same time, like, what team came up with all these restrictions, all these ideas, and now, what, about 4 months into, release? No, it's not even 4 months. 2 months into release, before release, and then all this stuff they've been planning for has been taken out. It's
somebody's mad.
yes, somebody was mad. Community was listening. I mean, whoever is running the community was listening, and deserves a raise. But I don't think the Kinect is an end all be all for anybody. And if somebody, I feel that if a player really was hoping on that, banking on that Kinect always on thing, then I don't understand how this could like change anybody's ideas about it.
We really shouldn't. When you're talking about spending this amount of money on something,
Yeah.
it has to be more than just a Connect. There's no way. What game? Like Dance Central 5 or some shit? Like really? Like that's the only good game on the Connect, in my opinion. Like
Tiger
honestly,
Woods golf,
no.
best
Stop it.
game on Kinect.
Stop.
NA.
Just because
Stop.
you haven't played, once you play it, you'll be blown away.
Sports.
TV,
Trevor.
TV.
Trevor, we haven't heard from you in since like episode 7. What are your thoughts on this this topic? Are you even there?
Yeah, Microsoft is confusing as hell. I don't understand how any of the decisions that they made went through to begin with. But then once they made them, I don't understand how almost every single decision that they talked about has been changed. Which means that I don't trust Microsoft for anything. So you don't have to have the Kinect plugged in. It just decreases my trust in Microsoft even more to keep anything the same. So I don't see how
But like
this
they
helps
change the
them.
things that people don't like though. That's why everybody's like, oh, they're backpedaling. But these are all of the things these same people were complaining about, and then now we're saying, okay, they listened. But then people
Yeah,
are like,
but-
oh, but now I don't trust them.
Why didn't they have those in there to begin with? If this is something that everybody doesn't like,
That's yeah.
why was it in there to begin
They were
with?
Yeah, but
testing
you
the
have
water.
to throw it out there and see how. Yeah, you have to see how the
Yeah, if
public's
there's
gonna
a reason,
receive
then you
it.
have to stand behind that and be like, this is the reason. They didn't say any of the reasons why they were doing this stuff. They just put it out there and went, oh, you don't like it? Well, that's probably what we expected, so let's undo it.
Well, they wanted to go for the route of Steam. They wanted to have a Steam-like console. You know what I mean? Where you can't return their
everybody
shit.
mentions that they wanted to be like Steam. The only difference is Steam is not a system. Steam is software. It's not hardware. Microsoft is making hardware.
I
Yeah,
understand
you
that, but they're
have
making
to
they're
equate
making the
Steam to
console
Xbox.
version of it, though. Is what I'm saying.
I don't know about that. I mean, they do have that one guy they hired that used to run Steam that now works on the Xbox team. So,
Yeah, but Steam is like Xbox Live.
but better.
Yeah.
So wait. When all this was going on with Xbox and the whole used issue, were they backing indie like games and stuff like that?
No,
Like
not at all.
they weren't, because the reason why I feel Steam is so great is because the humble bundle with indie games that go for like really really cheap, and then like then after that the like major games like say Batman and Assassin's Creed, all that stuff goes really really cheap. If you're not gonna back the thing that really I felt really put Steam on to a lot of people, then where are your crazy sales are going to come from if you're going to have that if you guys are going to have that used issue, even though that's been clarified already that the used issue went out the door. But it goes back to what Trevor was saying, like who greenlighted that, the fact that they were going to even do the Connect always on and then the DRM issue. Like how was that even greenlighted was what Trevor was saying to begin with. That's what we don't understand. That's what Trevor
Yeah,
doesn't understand.
they had to have some reason for greenlighting that, and it had to be a good reason because that's a pretty big decision. So for them to just completely drop that reason notwithstanding, then like I don't trust them. Like what's to say that they won't, after I buy it, put that back in? If it's this easy for them to change it, it must be that easy for them to change it back.
I don't think they would change it back. That's pretty extreme, but it's possible.
They could
But
do it.
I really don't think they would do that. If they do that, I would be shocked. Like Microsoft really shocks me with the shit that they do. But
Yeah, but
this
they
would
already
be
have your
crazy.
money.
That is
Well, they
true.
care.
Yep.
That would really be dirty. And like at that point, if they made that decision, I really felt that they would just be like, you know what, we don't even care anymore. Fuck it. That would be their YOLO decision. That would
Yellow decision.
That would
Really
really
would.
that would be the decision of YOLO.
You know what? I'll go ahead, Kev.
Oh, I was gonna say, fuck, I just lost the train of thought. Fuck you.
Oh my god!
All right, go ahead. Fuck it, I lost my train.
Wow.
There is something I want to ask, because I know Demi, Kev, and Alex are really interested in the Xbox One. I want to know, what would it take for Microsoft to do to for you guys to be like, you know what, fuck Microsoft, I'm tired of like defending them, and then this is the final straw. Like, what would be the final straw for you guys to not
Camel's back.
back the system?
A security leak like Sony had.
Yep.
Oh.
That's it.
Just that. What else?
That's
Was there
it.
anything
That
else?
would do it for me.
I would literally just quit console.
That would
games.
be it. That would be the end all be all for console for the Xbox. If there was a legit security leak or a hack in their server, I would flip, because Microsoft this is I already thought about this. Microsoft has already started connecting everything you do with, your online stuff. The same way you can see Google is connecting a lot of your life with your Google account. Now, I have many things that aren't just with Xbox, but are Microsoft backed, that I feel that if that happened, I would flip a lid, because I paid for the service. I've been paying for the service for the last 12 years of my gaming career with Xbox, and then to get hacked would be spit in the face.
Demi, before I say what I was gonna say.
I think for me it would be like if they take away less from the, like, for me, when it comes down to it being a gaming console, and if they take less focus on like actually pushing for exclusive content on Xbox, or even
I
like
smell weed. I'm sorry. I just smell it.
Shaba.
That's ridiculous. Shut
like
up.
if they try and be more of like a cable box or anything like that, I guess that's when I mean, I'd like those functionalities. I think that's gonna help, because I just gotta, like, Tony has a smart TV and it's like the greatest fucking thing ever now. So if my Xbox can just be that, then, but if like I said, if they just focus more on that than it being a gaming console, then I guess I'd kind of steer towards Sony, because that's where I'm gonna get my exclusives, and that's where I'm gonna get day one items and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
Oh, I came back to me. Nice.
Go ahead, Kev.
Like for the Xbox One, when they were doing the DRM policies and stuff like that, with the basically you can't return games. That would hurt like a lot of big companies like GameStop and stuff like that, just for the fact that they'd pretty much go out of business, because that's where they make all their money. Granted, they make some money off games, but they make most of their money back with trade-ins and stuff like that. And if those aren't there, then who's to say? I was like, oh, online I could get a cheaper game online on my Xbox. Why am I going to go to GameStop to get it?
That's what that's what I think would be the reason why they did all that in the first place. They really don't like GameStop. Developers don't.
They really don't like you. Like, holy shit.
Well, but like, would you like somebody that bought something from you and then resold it again and kept on reselling
Like, I will
it?
be mad.
No,
but
I'm not going to do
not to the
business
level
with
like
them anymore.
they're like, oh, we're gonna restrict their use game stuff now. Oh, you
They're
can't sell that.
losing millions.
I know
and
they are,
billions.
but like, still, like, holy shit, the amount of anger I see.
That's like
through
somebody
there.
cheating off of you. That's like somebody cheating off of you on a test, like in school. Like, and this will make or break your career.
No,
And
I'm
they're-
pretty sure it's like someone taking billions of dollars away from you.
It's like
No, it's not really.
it's like
though.
plagiarism. I swear,
It's not as big as they say it is.
No, and I can definitely agree. The fractions that a developer is losing for the resale of their game, I would understand if the game was being resold at least 5 times. But normally, I can see, there's an initial buy, and then there's maybe like 2 or 3 resales of that same copy, at most.
Yeah, but I have.
Yeah, but
I
like
have a bunch of
everybody
games-
here's like.
I have a bunch of games that I bought used that I wouldn't have bought new, regardless.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of games that aren't of the quality of $60 that it's clear
so
to everyone.
so it's the quality of
They're not.
$54.99, $3 less. Because
Well,
that's what
No,
they're
I
selling
purchased
for.
them for like $10.
Same here.
By the time they're $10, they're probably like $14 new. No lie. I'm in the store like every day.
Yeah, but the publisher wasn't going to get any of the money from me to begin with. That's the point.
Yeah.
Is they're adding in the fact that I bought this game used, but they weren't going to get any of that money regardless.
And then at the same time, you still have to look at it. Before this game even ships, they're looking at dollar amounts and hypotheticals. So
And then what happens when they make the sequel?
Oh,
If
yeah.
I didn't buy that game and like it, then I'm not going to get the sequel. And that's their major money.
Yep. Agreed. But I feel that who's ever behind the money of development sees all the money that could be made from used games and calls retailers that of used games, enemies. And I can see that because if you look at any other business that does that, they're losing money technically, but at this
Yeah,
point,
but GameStop is also like free marketing for
yeah,
them as well.
and at the end,
right?
I'm gonna say at this point, GameStop has been out for so long. Why is it becoming your enemy now?
Mm-hmm.
True.
If it was your a mortal enemy to your development and your marketing, why attack it so late? I mean, Nintendo's been at it since day one. Would not. I mean, they've been with GameStop. There's never been with. I mean, FuncoLand.
Oh my God, Funko.
They haven't. There's never been an issue. Sony has never had an issue. Sega definitely didn't have an issue. Only person I can see coming into the game that started putting that kind of pressure was Microsoft, and now it's solely going into I guess EA was a big pusher for the used and fixing that issue, but if there really was an issue prior with GameStop and developers, then you wouldn't have had your games in Game Informer. You wouldn't have had your games on those TVs at GameStop. You wouldn't have the marketing promos going to GameStop. It almost seems like they're trying to create a BFF feud. Like they're my best friend, but I'm gonna talk about them because this is fun. This is a little drama that we can create.
The only people that have issues with GameStops are people that make bad games.
I can definitely
Like
agree
I
with that.
guarantee you that Call of Duty doesn't have a problem with GameStop, and that Grand Theft Auto doesn't have a problem with GameStop. Rockstar has come out
Rockstar.
and said, if you don't want your games to get lost in used game sales, then make better games.
Yep.
Rockstar said that when?
Yeah, that's like a almost word
Couple
for word
years.
quote.
Was it Rockstar that said that, Chris, or somebody else?
There's been a couple companies that have said stuff like that. Gearbox has
Oh
said
yeah,
stuff.
Nintendo said something like that too.
Yeah.
Like, oh, if you don't want your games to be selling on the used game market, make better games.
Indie.
Make people not want to like sell their good games.
Yep.
I'll make an indie game. Forget it. After that, if it's gonna be like that, at least I get more than I would get if I were in a big name company. Just saying. Just saying.
That's
how I
almost
feel.
almost like taking salary over commission.
Taking who?
Taking commission over salary.
Yeah, but I mean, like, in the long run, I feel like you would make a lot more if you're really confident in what you can make, and like and if it really, but I feel as though it's worth it. Basically,
Okay.
is what I'm saying.
All right.
Versus, your not so safe job at this company, at this big company.
Gotcha. All right, let's move into our next topic. We have Call of Duty Ghost multiplayer reveal.
Multiplayer reveal. Now, I I thought what I was watching was like gonna lead into the multiplayer reveal, but it was like the single player reveal, so I didn't see anything. I'm late to the party apparently.
It came out yesterday. I have the video set up and ready.
Okay.
I'm looking at it right now. It looks like old Call of Duty, same old. Just
So,
with the dog.
Yeah, just with the dog. I'm gonna post this
Can you
up
link
here.
that
And a girl. You can be a girl.
So I'm gonna. I'm
Progress.
Gonna, yes.
Yay.
You want me to put this in the chat?
Equality.
The Skype chat because my stream chat's just not working.
Okay. Hope
Did anybody say anything in chat?
Nope.
No.
All right. So I'm gonna hit the play button. Everybody can watch this once I hit the play button.
I. So you guys think it's more of the same? I think who did watch it?
We're watching it now.
I know, but I don't mean to be silent during the whole.
I did.
I watched it.
No me gusta.
So what do you guys think is anything different?
No. There's like some minor things like the slide.
Slide from
And like the customized shoulders. So like that brother is not really just
oh, I did see this. I thought it was.
Adding the
Oh,
slide.
that's the only thing that I'll give is yeah, that, like for competitive gaming, like that's when you do it. Like that, the slide and shoot, the dolphin dive, the delay. From what I could see, like when I was watching like the pro players play it yesterday, was it yesterday? 2 days ago? Yesterday?
Yes,
So
sir.
they did where Optic Gaming played it and they streamed it and they did there's Optic versus I think Complexity. And they played each other. It had the like potential to become like MLG for the competitive scene. It's definitely there. But other than that, it's pretty much the same.
The part where he jumps over the barricade. Do you think that would take away from would you really think anybody would do that on like a game, like a serious game? Probably not. Unless you could shoot while doing it. I don't see why that would be something that
I can tell you right now, kill streaks are going to be really stupid in this game.
that rocket that you got that was crazy. That was pretty crazy.
And how the map is destructible. I mean, that could change the outlook on each map, but
They let somebody camouflage.
it's only for certain things.
Rage, I already know it.
The kill streaks are going to make your rage within itself.
So you're saying you're getting this game. Or you said you weren't getting this game, Kev. You said the kill streaks are going to make you rage?
Yeah, get it.
Oh, it's okay. I was just like, nah, this is the same game I've been playing for a while, so I haven't changed it. Oh, you can be a girl now. That's cool. All the female gamers are getting this, definitely, no matter what.
What the fuck's that supposed to mean?
Exactly what I just said. Exactly
Girls
what
are going to
just
have a
said.
smaller hitbox. They're cheating. Abandoned
Dude, I mean,
competitive play.
you can really get upset at me for saying that, but like it really is true. Like when you look at it, it is true. I'm not saying that's the only reason they're gonna get it, but there's gonna be people out there, a lot of people out there who's gonna get it because of that, and that's gonna be like a selling point to them. And you really can't knock me because you know it's true.
I really don't think it's going to be a selling point. I think it's a plus for all of the girls. Like, I'm not going to lie, Call of Duty has a lot of, like, a big female following.
Yep.
Like, out of the girls that do game, most of them are just casual Call of Duty gamers. And this is going to be a big plus to them, but I don't see any girl that isn't really a gamer that's going to be like, oh, what, they added girls? Now I'm going to get this game.
Yeah, I can agree to an extent because it's a first-person shooter. So like, you're never going to see that you're a girl until you die.
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna lie.
exactly.
I'm gonna be the girl.
You're going to be You have to.
In Halo, you could fucking have a female character.
In
You just
Gears-
had boobs on your armor.
Okay, well no.
And-
In Gears, you have
In Gears,
boobs
you can see the character,
flopping,
though. In Gears, you can see the character, though.
and the hitbox for
and
the
it wasn't a
female.
selling point.
No, but you can tell the difference if you're playing Halo 4 or Halo 3 or Reach. You can tell the difference because their hitbox was smaller.
Same thing in Gears 3. The
Oh.
hitbox always changes. But I'm not.
Well-
I'm throwing that out there. Maybe Infinity, who Activision might say, oh yeah, maybe we need to work on the hitboxes. I don't give it. It's there. The female faces are there for other people to shoot at.
I think people are gonna get really hyped, and I know people are gonna be. They're gonna say some dumb shit like that. You'd be surprised what dumb people say or what people say in general that just has nothing to do with what the topic is about. So a lot of people are gonna get excited, like, oh, they have girls now. Oh yeah, it's different.
I mean, being
Yes.
in like a female clan, trust me, like everybody is very happy about this, but that's like I think it was just a long time coming. There should have been females in the game beforehand, and I don't think it's going to be a selling point or anything like that.
All
I think
right.
it's
Well,
just like congrats
going
for finally.
going on to that Call of Duty, the multiplayer. I want to hear everybody's thoughts one by one, how they feel about it, changes, likes and dislikes, pretty much.
Okay.
Teron, you can
Uh,
start it off.
I'll go first. Okay. I don't think that there will be anything too huge about any huge changes about multiplayer. The game looks the same, but going back to what I was saying before about controlling the dog with the moving around because you have a camera on his back for single player, that's going to be a kill streak in multiplayer. And that's going to be something a little bit different because it's just a new device or object or thing that you can use to kill.
New mechanic.
But besides that, maybe you can jump through windows. I don't know, but like I really don't see anything too different that's in this game except of course new equipment and kill streaks. That's usually what changes anyway in maps, but it's pretty much the same.
Okay. Demi, how did you feel about it?
Honestly, this is like the first Call of Duty I'm actually more interested in the campaign than the multiplayer. Like I watched the multiplayer trailer and I was like, but I don't know.
All right.
It's whatever.
Trev, how do you feel about the multiplayer?
It's Call of Duty multiplayer. For everybody that likes Call of Duty multiplayer, here's some more Call of Duty multiplayer.
I'm back.
Diego.
Same old, same
Oh
old.
yeah.
All right. Kev, how do you feel about the multiplayer? Being a
Like I
Call of
said,
Duty.
like I said, I would actually physically have to play the game to know, but from what I could see, there's going to be a lot of different aspects to the game where you're going to have to take into consideration with the new slides and the new mechanics in the game with the leans and stuff like that. Head glitching was a big thing in all the Call of Duties. So I want to see how the lean is going to take into effect because maybe certain things they might not take into consideration since it is new. So the renders for like the sides of objects might be different, like doorways and like stuff that like gets in your way. Like that's about like crouch height. If you like lean to the side and you're shooting from the side of it, and the only thing that's showing is like the tip of your head, but you could see all of them, that's going to be broken.
Now,
But that's about
just
it.
throwing this out for viewers who don't know this, if you actually look hard into the mechanics of Call of Duty, your eyesight is literally on the tip of your head. It's not directly where the eyes of the character are. It's actually on top of the head. So I'm just segueing off of what you said, Kev, because there are certain aspects where you can get shots off and only the enemy can see is probably like the hairline of your character. And I feel that this lean mechanic is going to destroy visibility of enemies. And I feel that it's going to add another tactic, but it's also going to it's going to hurt the game. In my opinion, I feel that the lean and the slide will hurt the game because
We're talking about headshots or just hit the hitbox in general.
It's the hitbox in general, but
General.
it shows only the face is
Face,
what I'm
yeah.
saying. Like it probably shows like from like your forehead, from like where you're like right above your eyebrows to like the tip of your head. That's all that shows when you head glitch, and that's a big thing, and it's a problem just because you literally can't kill them.
nope, you can, and that person can see everything.
So
Yeah, on
that-
Twitter I see a lot of like pro like Call of Duty players, if that's a fucking thing. But they're all like raging. They're like, I'm not getting this one.
I mean, it is what it is. They're trying to change their game, make it better, but their audience is definitely becoming younger and younger.
And they also say that now for the fact that just because they don't like it, but when they see MLG take a turn, go
yeah.
like, oh, we're going to
Oh,
pick
yeah.
up Ghost. They're going to be like, oh, well, I dropped out of high school, so I have to do this. You know what I mean?
Ghost is on my menu now.
But
Damn, that sucks.
but the kill streaks, I feel like they're doing a step back like they did with MW2, where kill streaks are ridiculous, like the hunter killer drone,
Hey,
or
Black
not the,
Sparrow.
where
Yes,
it
we are
shoots
talking
like
about this.
rockets and shit. Like before, it wasn't that bad. Now it shoots rockets,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like they're focusing too much around the dog mechanic, to really care. And I guarantee you, when the game comes out, there's gonna be a lot of hate for the kill streaks, and then they're gonna get nerfed, or there's something stupid gonna happen. But I also don't know what the perks look like either. So
Mhm. I also want to
Um,
see. I also want to see the slide mechanic with connection. Is the slide based on like I don't know if it's going to be a server based game, but if I have a crappy if I have a great connection, I'm going with somebody with a crappy connection. They do that slide. How will I be able to connect? There's
For a
already
second, I thought you had said, I want to see the slide mechanic with Kinect.
no. Please don't. Rug burns for days. Rug burns for days.
I just wouldn't even slide.
Oh my goodness. No, I want to see how that slide mechanic's going to work with online multiplayer. I mean, I've seen it in Crisis. I've seen it in Brink, and I know for a fact in Brink I hated it. If somebody
It's gonna be in Titanfall though. The slide,
yeah,
the slide,
but
right?
but we'll see. But Call of Duty right now is the concern. In Brink, I know that if you run towards somebody and slide under them, you pretty much get an automatic down. So I can only imagine the process of when I was trying to aim at somebody. I knew they were going to slide. I'm shooting and they're just stop motioning towards me, and then I'm downed. I can only imagine it because this is going to be even worse than Call of Duty. But I would love to see if they actually can get that right, because that does seem like a cool mechanic, but I don't think anybody's perfected it to the point where it can go above something that's viable with like any connection.
I was gonna say, as far as the campaign, Demi, you were saying you're excited for. Have you played the Modern Warfare 1 and 2 campaigns?
That's what I mean. I'm not excited for it. I'm more looking forward to the campaign, if anything. But
Oh, okay. If anything, have you played the other ones though, like Modern Warfare 1 and
I
2?
played Modern Warfare 2. I played like half of it. It just doesn't hold my attention at all.
Okay, because
So-
I don't think it could be better than any of those two games.
Mm-hmm.
But I was just saying, I think Modern Warfare 1 and 2 had like the best campaign ever. And then as far as you guys saying the slides and the head glitching and all that, for MLG or professional play for this game, do they enable or disable the aim assist, or how does that work?
It's LAN. There's no aim assist.
There's no aim assist in LAN. Okay, I don't know if I can't prove that because I've only played this game online, multiplayer, not local. But the aim assist really annoyed me when I was sniping. It would really mess me up. Is why I was concerned. And as far as Call of Duty, just in general as a series, the reason I got into the series was because the original Infinity War did such a great job in Modern Warfare 1, and now that they're working on the new game Titanfall, I'd much rather wait for that game and see if I'm interested in that, because I don't really have a first person shooter right now that I can think of. Killzone was mad fun, but no one really played Killzone 3. So
PlayStation 3.
it was on PlayStation 3. Now hopefully more people get PS4 they get to see Killzone 4, and hopefully it's as good as Killzone 3.
I don't know how they're gonna do a campaign, because the last one, spoiler, if you haven't beat it, well,
Is this even? Are we talking about Call of Duty?
Mm-hmm.
yes,
The same-
this is Call of Duty.
Is it the same universe as Modern Warfare 3?
Yes,
You sure?
yes.
Okay.
Ghost.
I don't think
The only thing that they're gonna do, probably, that I could really think of for a story is a prequel, but it has future stuff in it, so I don't really think it's a prequel.
It's the time. You can see it as the time between Black Ops 2 and
Modern Warfare 3.
3.
But they killed what's his
the
face?
main dude,
The villain. They hung him in the last one. So I don't know who's gonna be the quote unquote super villain.
They're
on
gonna just
this one.
introduce a new character. They can always introduce a new character. They can always do that.
I guess.
Good and evil. They always. Or maybe the campaign doesn't really make sense this time because it's really about the multiplayer. Honestly.
That game has lost all single player capability.
Yeah, that's pretty much it for me.
So, are we closing this topic, or are we gonna?
Well,
No,
did anybody see the Prestige Edition? Because it comes with a
$200.
1080p camera.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, what the
It comes with a
It comes with a
what?
what?
a
A
1080p
1080p camera on a helmet. It's waterproof.
Contour.
Airsoft. There you go.
No,
Never.
There you go. There it is.
that's where this game pretty much is going.
We have
Slides.
that much money to give
head
out
tilts.
1080p cameras. Oh my gosh.
Well, before you got what night vision goggles in the one.
Yeah, like not even night vision. It was like the spy kids.
Yeah.
Like, night
that
vision.
that
Sure.
toy aisle of Target, not even Toys R Us. That toy aisle of
Alright.
Target night vision.
Moving right along to the next topic. I think it feels like Call of Duty just comes into our Ranting Gamers every
Time.
Every time. Anyway, call topic 3, which was GTA, right?
Yeah.
GTA 5 multiplayer review. Do you want
I
to?
want it.
Do we want to have everyone seen it? Right? Do we need to show it here?
All right, hold on. I'll
You want to
get
show it out?
Yeah, I'll get the.
Dang, this is another like 3.5 minutes.
Yeah, I'll get this one up.
I don't mind watching it again. Though.
I'm just saying, Tron. You knew my opinion on Grand Theft Auto. I've never I don't know.
I don't know
Not about
how. This is
But
the
that's one
only
thing. Like
stuff
I
I've
guess
seen
working in the
on
gallery
Xbox.
made me so jaded about it. But like this actually made me excited.
Because the ratchets. Is that it?
That's
the
what.
ratchet-
Yeah, all these like little fucking kids thinking that they're so ghetto and like everything. Come in here like 12 years
You got
old
that
trying to buy this
GTA
game.
IV? You got that Grand Theft Auto IV?
Yeah, and they can't even like say they can't even read it.
They
And I'm
can't-
like, oh my god, it frustrates me. It frustrated me
Say-
so much.
You're gonna hear GTAV. You're gonna hear it.
But at least the online definitely sold me.
Nah,
oh
I
my
think-
god.
You know what
I
to
think you should try it out. If you haven't played Max Payne or any of those games, you should see how they changed the gunplay and the game mechanics. It's really sick, actually. You should
I'm
definitely,
videos up.
for GTA 5.
you should definitely like. It's not working.
No.
Definitely like bullshit around in like the universe of GTA 5. You don't have to do the story. Just bullshit.
That's what I plan on doing. Like I might play the story if it's worth it.
I'm pretty sure they added so much stuff in part 5 that I really think that you'll find something in this state of San Los Santos or San Andreas.
Yeah, but did you know that this isn't gonna come out with the game? This is coming out after.
What's coming out after? Oh, the online.
Online.
Is
Yeah.
that kind of with it?
No, online's coming out October. So they're releasing it as a patch.
That's not that bad. That's not that
Yeah,
bad.
it's like a
It's not
month.
that- Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
month. It's not too
I
bad.
was
But
just
they
like-
added-
Yeah, but they're
Yeah.
also ironing out everything as well. So
Yeah, that's why I was like, take your time because I want it to be fucking awesome. But fuck.
I didn't.
you also gotta think like that in that 3 minutes they probably showed hundreds of hours.
Yeah, and they said that they want to keep this like ongoing, and they were like, we can literally make like every location in the world if people want this. Like, and I was like, yes, please.
There we are,
But
guys.
that means everybody has to get it on the same console.
With Grand Theft Auto Online, Rockstar Games is looking to bring the heart of the Grand Theft Auto experience to a living online world with multiple players.
It's gonna be a next gen.
Just what you choose to do in that world is up to you.
That's what Rockstar has planned because there's no next gen version.
The game
of,
combines a persistent and
this game,
continually
yeah.
expanding world, full of personalities.
Welcome to paradise.
I just completed
That was
that.
awkward.
With a wide array of redesigned
Nothing,
mechanics
don't worry about it. I'll say it afterwards. Now,
and a huge range of both structured and
from what
unstructured
they're showing right
activities
now
for you
in
to do.
this video, it looks like you're going to
After
be
you
meeting
fly
new
into Los
characters,
Santos,
like
you're
not
introduced to the
storyline
world
characters,
and its
but it
many
might as well, it's like
opportunities for
cutscene, like
earning
you're gonna
and
be meeting
spending
new
money.
characters
represent
in multiplayer. They're trying to make it as
Having
seamless
fun
as possible from
and
the
getting into
actual
trouble.
story mode
You can
version
run
of the,
around
of
on
the
your own,
environment
making
to the
friends
multiplayer version
and
of the
enemies.
environment. Because in GTA 4 it was two
Or
different,
band together
not
and
two
form
different
a
places,
crew.
but you couldn't interact with them.
Then tackle a
in
heist,
the single player
rob a liquor store,
version. Like
or
you couldn't
compete
go
in classic
into
online modes.
restaurants and eat. You couldn't do a lot of things. You
Or
couldn't,
do
like,
much more
you could play
besides.
darts, yeah. But there's
Complete
some
any
things you
job,
couldn't really
and
interact
you'll make
with.
money and earn reputation.
The gunplay
Then
still
you can
looks
spend
kind
petty
of the
cash
same.
customizing your character. Their outfit, weapon of choice,
I was
or
hoping
favorite
that they
vehicle.
added the
As
Max
you make
Payne
some
3
real
physics.
money,
Can you guys
maybe
hear
you
me?
can buy an apartment so friends
making
can
sure.
stop by and hang
Oh,
out.
Demi, you got a shout out by the way in chat.
Or
Yeah, I
buy
see
a
that.
garage.
Black Spiral
Fill it with
one.
custom vehicles, and then take them racing by land, air,
Let's see.
and sea. Or simply cruise around showing
The
off.
planes look crazy. Little plane races. What's up?
Everything you do helps you progress through the world, introducing you to
And
new
jet skis.
characters,
I was going to race
Keep your
jet
mouth
skis.
shut about me, you hear?
new
See, you know,
missions,
this is putting. All they need is a NASCAR track.
and almost limitless
They have
opportunities.
ATVs.
have, like, areas,
Off-road Fury was
Rockstar
my
will be
shit.
constantly
Even have-
developing
even
more
have
content
jets,
for you to
man.
enjoy.
Like,
But you'll also be able
what?
to design
They have
your
so
own
many,
races
air vehicles
and
now.
death matches
It's insane.
using the content
He's
creator.
like, sorry, I could barely hear anyone. The GTA vid is loud as hell.
Then you can share them with friends
okay.
and the world. Or try
Yeah, I'll turn it down, but I just assume we'll be watching the video and then talking about it.
My bad.
Theft Auto Online brings the freedom of the Grand Theft Auto experience to multiple players in a dynamic shared world.
All right.
That right there, the Grand Theft Auto Online in red. It looks like Grand Theft Auto Chinatown Wars logo. That's what it looked like.
My one thing is, like, when I was watching, who was it? IGN, I think, had this on, like, a live stream, but they kept, like, they're like, oh, let's count how many people are allowed in the rooms. And I was like, why are you counting? Because in the racing and everything, it's 8 out of 8.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, okay, so there's 8 players, but then in an article it said 16. So do you think it's going to be 16 or is it 8?
Probably for like certain game modes, it's gonna be certain things. I could
Yeah.
imagine.
I can only I can only see it being like for your plane races and your jump off scenes, like what he did with the motorcycle to skydiving to parachuting.
Because
I
they
can
did
only
the
see
same
it
thing in
doing-
GTA 4.
if you want to do a certain game type. I do like the editor. That did look pretty cool that you can edit your maps, and I do enjoy the 4-player online multiplayer because I don't know. That's another thing. If it's going to be 16 seamless in your online multiplayer, that means you're only playing with like 4 crews. You're playing against 4 crews of 4. But I don't know. I would rather it more be so like I have like 64 people on a server, and I'm just running around town doing whatever I want to do, and then if somebody comes in my way, I gotta kill them. No.
Like free-for-all?
Yeah, but they also said you can do missions with people and things like that. I was looking at it like if I'm roaming around with 4 of my friends and we rob a bank, who's to say as soon as we come out the bank another crew's not waiting for us and take all of our shit?
Okay, I see.
But that's probably doing too much, and I guess we'll see what happens when it comes out. Because I'm going with what Kevin said.
GTA at competitive professional level.
What?
Bank
I hope
robberies.
not.
It's gonna be like Payday the Heist, and Payday the Heist is gonna be shut down.
Payday's too funny.
Well, the one thing that I saw
Never
is
seen Payday gameplay, yo. Never seen it, and I think Payday 1 was actually free on PlayStation Network at one point. Sorry, Demi,
it
go ahead.
was. But yeah, the one thing I saw, GTA isn't confirmed for PC.
It's gonna be on PC. It's not.
I don't
gonna
know,
be
because that's what I saw in an article today. Like, it was kind of like they didn't have plans on it.
I feel as though it's not going to be out the same day, of course, but like eventually it definitely will. Like all the GTAs have been on PC, all of them. So
Yeah, and I mean, if you're gonna have like such a like big online thing, I would love to. Like, I would love to. The graphics, everything, how smoothly it's gonna run is gonna run so much better on my PC, especially if it's not releasing on next gen consoles yet.
If you guys,
I'm gonna have to rebuy this after I buy it for my Xbox.
yeah, just going off. I was reading the chat. Black Spiral. I mean, I can definitely understand. Sir, the game does have a story. All of them had really good stories.
GTA?
Yeah.
You like 4?
Okay. Well, 4 was very generic. I'm talking about.
Alright.
I'm talking about Part 3 to Vice City to San Andreas. Those to me are like 4 counted more so to get more people into the series, but those three to start off, I felt story wise were so good that that's why I played them
after you, and I've always played like Grand Theft Autos to beat the game and then go back and start doing everything that that's running around blowing up stuff. But you have to realize that most kids, I don't know how old your cousins were, they just don't want to sit down if they know they can do all this other fun stuff. They won't sit down and want to do story. Story is too tedious. It takes away from that experience that you want to just create mayhem.
Yeah. That's kind of like that reminds me of how I play my games now. Like I try to do everything before beating the story because I always feel as though I know it isn't, but I always in my head just feel as though like beating the story is like the end all be all. Like the game is done. I just feel like there's nothing else to do. There's no point in going back. So
I'm
I
the
might as
same
well
way.
I might as well just try to get everything before going to the final boss or the getting further in the story. And then guess what? I end up never beating the game. Right,
That's
Demi?
how I am. Oh, trust me, I'm like fucking famous for it. But like how you said, like Tomb Raider. You said after you beat Tomb Raider, like there were no enemies. Like that was like it.
Yeah.
So, like
the
I
enemies, like,
went
will
through and did
respawn.
fucking everything, and I didn't beat the
Yeah.
game because of it.
I actually went through everything and beat the game. Oh man, you were like, you finished the game 100%. Yep. I played no games with Tomb Raider. It was that was a great game. But yeah, with GTA, I've never 100% beat a GTA game. There's no way. That's like the ultimate challenge is to do everything in a Grand Theft Auto game.
Can you do everything?
Yeah, of course. There's facts all about it, like speed runs and everything. Crazy.
Oh shit.
So, Trevor, Diego, Kev.
Like you guys have been saying, it's a pretty tedious game. You know what I mean? Like once you beat it, there's really nothing else to do. So I don't know. I'm definitely getting it just because all like my cousins and stuff are getting it, and I had fun with GTA 4 and stuff like that. So I'll get it for like the online aspect, but I really don't play the GTA's story mode. The only one that I really like played the last one was San Andreas, but the one I liked the most was Vice City.
Nah, I like San Andreas most. Anyway, what I like to do, you said you feel like there's really nothing else to do after beating the game. Well, now that DLC is possible, though there is other stuff to do. But I always liked the vigilante missions. They were too fun. The vigilante missions are way too fun. It's a great way to get weapons early if anybody wanted to know. And also the taxi missions is kind of fun to me too. I enjoyed those. So, and now they added triathlon. I'm really interested in the triathlons and all that, jet skiing, running, biking, and doing all that crazy stuff. I'm glad that they're bringing back the bicycles. That was pretty fun. And tricking out or customizing the cars and guns. Oh, that's something I was going to say for multiplayer. It would be cool if they had a certain mode that was like kind of similar to Counter-Strike, only in the fact that since they're adding the customizable weapons, that you can like purchase your add-ons for your guns at the beginning of the round and build up your money, your bank during the game, and then buy new guns. Just how Counter-Strike is, and like how League plays. You have to build up gold to buy your gear. I think that would be really cool. A cool mode for multiplayer for Grand Theft Auto. Anyone else?
I'll get it.
Yeah.
It'll be the first GTA I would ever play.
Really?
I'm in the same boat.
What?
I don't know how you guys lived. How dare
Never
you
liked
play
it.
Assassin's Creed and Saints Row and all that stuff, but not GTA. GTA is the
never-
reason why stuff.
Oh,
That
I'm
stuff
sorry. I'm not
exists.
about like running over hookers.
It's
It's
not-
more to that. All right, it's more than that.
They hold on to your money. That's
and
an
you get it back.
Run over
and you gotta get it back.
non-hookers.
Yeah,
I've,
it's a-
I've
No,
played
there's
that
a
part
new-
of the game.
it's an
There's a new way
investment
to
that
get
you
money.
want to get back.
There's
And
a
the
new
driving was
way-
terrible. I hope they have a new driving mechanic.
They're having a
Or-
new driving
I hope,
mechanic.
I
It's like
hope the driving
it's
is
like-
just
it's like
going
Midnight
50
Club.
dogs.
it's just like
They're
Midnight
not.
Club. It's just like Midnight Club.
So, I mean,
I'm not so sure about GTA Online, just because it's the way that they did 4. They did the online based on everybody else's online, which is to say that they did shooting like a shooting game and they did racing like a racing game, but they're not a shooting game. They're not a racing game. They're an open world game. So what I would be most interested in the next one, which I'm not sure about, is if they do something that's not like that. If they're not like, here's a multiplayer match, but they say, here's something that you can only get in an open sandbox online experience.
Yeah.
Communication with the controller have been terminated. Oh, never mind. Um,
Like the story aspects in multiplayer, that's something that you can't really do with like a competitive shooter. You can't really do that with a racing game. You can only do that with this open world experience.
Yep.
yeah.
The fact that me and my friends can go rob a bank, and then like have the getaway chase, that's something that's exclusive to GTA.
Yeah, that's the thing. There, you're gonna have that, and you're gonna have more. Only, I think they really felt like as though they can hit all ends because they made a shooting game and they made a racing game, which is Midnight Club and Max Payne. So, they have the tools, so they're gonna try to put everything together.
Yeah,
And you're
I'm
gonna have
just
your
hoping
bank
that they
robberies.
focus
and all
more on the unique stuff than the stuff that.
It's already been washed
It's the
and
same.
watered down.
that.
Yeah.
I think the stuff that they like the shooting and racing. I think that's already like there. Like it no one's real. I don't think anybody's really complained. And then their core was always that they can, the stuff that was only possible in a GTA environment. Like even in Red Dead, Red Dead Redemption, they had shit that you can only do in Red Dead Redemption. So like, I feel as though what you're looking for, Trevor, in GTA 5 is definitely going to be there, more stronger than it ever was in any other GTA. So I feel
Yeah,
like
because
there's
like the
nothing
Red
to
Dead
worry
stuff,
about.
that's why I'm hopeful. But like I played some online for GTA 4 and wasn't interested.
Nah, see, GTA 4 came out before Red Dead, and
Yeah.
you said you enjoyed the Red Dead, so they're definitely gonna take from Red Dead experience and put
Yeah,
it
that's
into like the what is it, the robbing or the bandit hideouts, like clearing bandit hideouts. Amazing.
Yeah.
So they're gonna implement that with the banks now. You're gonna be able to go to each bank and do what you need to do. That's gonna be sick. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. Apparently you can.
Going through the chat,
go ahead.
I don't even think Demi played any of those games. I'm
What? Are you kidding me?
Spyro. Did you play?
Spyro, I had every single
Did
Spyro.
you play
That
Zone of
was my
Ender,
fucking childhood.
Bayonetta, Anarchy
No.
She
Reigns,
didn't play
Devil May
Zone of
Cry, Beautiful Joe?
I told her about Bayonetta. I told her to get it because she likes the
Yeah, I
strong
know. It's
female.
still on my fucking to-do
I think
list.
it's just Spyro. I think it's just Spyro and Tomb Raider. But I mean, I can personally
Why I
tell
gotta
you.
be called out like this?
He called you out.
Oh yeah, you're on. Somebody's talking in chat. If you're looking at our chat.
Yeah, Black Spyro called you out.
But the thing
No.
is, Alex, it doesn't really pertain to you because you're a hardcore gamer. Like it's a given that you play these games. He's trying to test out Demi's.
Oh,
I know what those games are. It's just I play a certain type of game, and that's why like Zone of the Enders and like something like Anarchy
wouldn't
Reigns
like
even
Zone
they're
of-
not my type of
She
game.
wouldn't like stuff like that. She would love Bayonetta though. She would fucking love.
That's one
it.
thing. Bayonetta's been on my list. It's just I don't know. A lot of the old school games, trust me, like there is this gap in between like me actually being a female gamer because I wasn't allowed to be when I was like younger. So the games that I did play was because my stepdad got them. And then I didn't accept that I really like video games until probably my like middle school. So that's years and years of games that I missed out on.
Man. We got to get you a Sega Genesis and Streets of Rage 2.
I-
And then a
that's
Super Nintendo, and then Super Mario.
That's
World.
one thing. I never had a Nintendo console.
Oh
I grew
my
up on
God.
PS1 and PS2.
Woo!
So-
You missed so much.
You're
You
telling
missed
me.
Diddy Kong Racing. Holy crap!
oh my God! I hated Diddy Kong Racing.
You're
I love
crazy.
Diddy Kong
Yeah,
Racing.
Mario.
Oh my
Greatest.
gosh!
Son of a
I
bitch.
hated
Yo.
Diddy Kong.
Mario,
Yo, Diddy Kong
Mario
Racing was
Party.
amazing. Don't tell me you like Mario Kart. Get out of here.
Yeah, Mario Kart
I'm
greater
done.
than Diddy
Mario
Kong.
Party.
I'm done.
Mario
I'm done. I'm
Kart, Mario Kart greater than Diddy Kong Racing.
done. I'm done with you, game. So, can't believe you. That's like saying Naruto's better than Max Payne. Chill.
Oh, hey.
Well,
It is.
now let's be honest. now that we pulled out all the dishes, yeah.
Yo, get out of here, man. Get outta
Ooh,
here.
you just put Max Payne against Naruto?
We're talking about your personal fun factor. You hate Naruto. You don't like Naruto game, the game? No way. Over Max Payne?
See, now
Come on now.
here's the problem that Teron doesn't know. I was importing Naruto games before they became popular.
Before they were cool.
Okay.
So,
Hipster Alex.
This guy's trying to fight me on this. Have you played Max Payne 3 story mode? You
Yeah.
should definitely give it a try.
but
You did?
yeah, when Chad got it. No, did
Like
Chad
that?
get it? No,
Oh,
no, when,
God.
Which Max
Right.
Payne did I have? I had one of them for like.
Max Payne 3 is the only one I
Dude,
really
I had one for about a week, and I remember shooting people in a club. It was the new one.
Oh wait, hold on, that was the new one.
Yeah, that was the new one. No, I didn't like it. After like 5 minutes, I was
Trust
done.
me, you'd know if you played the old one.
Yeah,
Crazy. I cannot believe.
I remember. Okay. So I remember you. Yeah, I played it like for 5 minutes.
I'm gonna go ahead and agree to disagree. But there's every gamer has their own personal reasons why they like or dislike a game. So my reasons for liking Max Payne it's just deeper than just the shooting up clubs and stuff like that. And I don't want to nerd you guys out and bore you, but Max Payne was amazing. I think we've been on a GTA topic for like quite a while. Is there anything else anybody want to say to wrap this up?
What, for Grand Theft Auto?
No. Yeah.
I think I'm buying it anyway. It doesn't matter.
Day one.
Rockstar has never proven me wrong. I
Well,
kind
no,
of
because
regret
now I'm sitting
not
here. I
getting
don't
Red
want to
Dead
buy it
Redemption.
for my Xbox and then it come out for the fucking Xbox One, because then I have to rebuy it. And then it's like, oh, hey, we're coming out on PC. And then I'm going to want to buy it for that. I'm not buying this game 3 times.
Rockstar they're really smart. I'm pretty sure, like I said before, when they come out with that complete edition, like they did with GTA 4, there's going to be a next gen version. So if you want to wait and buy from what we've talked about, I think you would be capable of waiting, because since you said GTA really isn't your thing.
That's why
I
I'll
would still-
wait for the online, but then like that's probably the day one online. I'm gonna want to play it.
Okay, well, I think the complete edition for GTA 5 with its extra content and all that jazz there's going to be a next gen version. So
It doesn't really matter. I'm still gonna get it because this looks so much fun.
I'm probably going to
This time
purchase
around.
the first version, and then when the complete version comes out for like $40, I'm going
Yeah,
to
I'm
give
getting that for next gen.
I'm going to give my original version to my cousin
I want to be a
And
pet
then-
name Slickback.
and get wow, you really carrying that Snell away? That's messed up. Anyway, yeah, I think for the $40 version will be on the next gen for me for PS4, definitely.
PlayStation 4.
All right, moving right along to GameStop is from actually no, that was really Demi's topic, but I guess I don't know, we'll go right into it. GameStop is trying to
Be slick.
I would say I would say it's a slick ordeal. There's a game called Xenoblade, not Xenosaga. We apologize for the mistype on stream. Xenoblade Chronicles for the Wii. Just came out. I think it was last year. Diego,
Yeah,
was
about a
last-
year ago. Yeah, it was about a year ago.
Okay, yeah. It came out, and there was a lot of controversial issues where whether they wanted to bring it to America or not. And since they got a lot of people to pre-order the game, they actually made a North American version, and it came out, but only to the amount of people that ordered it. So the game became ridiculously rare. We're talking about like what's that Dragon Ball Z Final Bout PS1 rare. Like it's starting to become that rare, and it's selling for a high price online. It's
About
very
a
rare.
couple hundred, yeah.
You can hardly find it in GameStop now, but now GameStop is getting more copies. Apparently, I hear
Yeah, whole surplus now.
I hear an echo. Somebody has their stream not muted. I don't know. In any case, yeah. So now they're getting a huge amount from what Demi sources is saying, and what GameStop is apparently, Demi, correct me if I'm wrong, they're gonna make all their versions used so they can increase the price of the game.
Well, what's going on is the first thing that I noticed, because I've been looking to get this game, I found out by accident that now it's being sold for $200 because I wanted to buy it a year ago and I fucking should have.
Yep.
And yeah.
Yep.
So, so I found out. So I was I told Tony in the gallery and at GameStop, I was just keep an eye out. If you guys get a trade in, just let me know. I just want to buy it so I can at least play it. And then the one day he's oh, somebody came in and traded it in. Somebody came in and bought it within half an hour. And I was fuck.
Damn.
Yeah. And so what, two weeks ago I told you guys that I got it. He's I got it. I'm putting it aside for you. And then I bought it. And now they got right after that another copy. And they haven't had this in stock for a year, since it came out. So that's why I'm okay, all of these copies are starting to come in. And then I saw an article on Forbes and Polygon.
Forbes?
And yeah, it's that's
Whoa.
serious. and
Whoa.
it's pretty serious. But
Pretty serious.
business.
Was that like a burp? Like, did you like
Purser.
hiccup just now?
no, I did that on purpose.
Oh, okay. Because that's not really like you. I'm surprised you actually you did that. All right, continue.
Pursers.
But yeah, so you worked at GameStop. They convert certain games to pre-owned after a while, though, like
Yes,
after
yes,
a long time.
Long while, yes. You can get a
And
pre-owned game
so-
still in the plastic, guys.
Yep.
But that's the one,
Responsible.
yeah, exactly. And we just got them. But and so apparently, because GameStop has to sell it for $50 new, so they converted them all to pre-owned, and then they've just been opening them and then putting them back into their systems, and that's why now all of a sudden all of these $90 Xenoblades are showing up in stores, and then GameStop feels like they're like justified for it. They're like, if it's
That
selling
is-
for this much online, then we should
Yeah, but
be able to sell it for this.
Like, wonder who's the asshole who went on eBay and saw that and be like, we should sell it for this much.
Sent that straight to marketing. We have rare
Well, 'cause
games.
that's the one thing. It was Xenoblade came out as a GameStop exclusive in the U.S. Like only GameStop got it, so they own the market on it. Like,
It's like,
So, I
you're
don't-
being D-bags right now.
I wouldn't be surprised if if that was like a marketing scheme where they bought up, like somebody had to start going to all of the GameStops and buying them up so that you couldn't get them,
Oh, they
and
do
then
that
started
all the
selling them
time.
on
They do that
eBay.
with Skylanders. They do it with Skylanders
Oh, yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
And so I think it's a concentrated effort
it's like,
for it.
fuck the kids. It's
I
about
was-
my pockets.
I'm happy they didn't take that in consideration when I went to go buy my Skylanders for Amazon.
You have Skylanders, Alex?
Remember I told you I bought the Elf Ninja and the other dude, and I sold.
You,
Oh, I
do
can
you
say
collect
this.
them?
No, I didn't collect them. I sold them.
Oh, okay,
I bought
okay.
them
I'm
for
about to
20
say-
and sold them
You're
for
part
80.
of the evil people.
Oh, it's about to
Yeah,
say,
I'm part of
you-
the evil. I sold them things for $80. That was a $60 profit.
I don't even know you anymore. I was so close to say. Oh, my-
Don't know you anymore.
I wouldn't knock you if you got the Disney Infinity though. You know, I'm kind of feeling that. Just saying.
That's what I was
Disney
saying, but they don't have anybody I like. They brought out the Incredibles. They didn't bring out Jack Jack, so I got really mad.
Jack is not. All right, we're not gonna get into.
Don't
this.
you, don't you kill it. Don't you kill my vibe.
Nah.
Oh,
Oh,
Lamar, fall back.
we're
in
not
trouble.
gonna. We're not gonna. Oh wow.
I
We're not
agree
gonna
with
get
Black
that.
Spyro. He said
Yep,
personal opinion on
listen,
Skylanders is kind
they
of cool,
raped
but it's kind of a
Spyro.
disgrace to the Spyro saga.
They raped Spyro.
What?
Right?
I don't know that legendary Chrome Spiral. I don't know.
Man,
But Spyro's such a baby part of the game. I haven't played the game, so maybe he plays more of a part. But I had to literally explain to somebody. I was like, "This is a Spyro game,"
At least
and they're
Rayman's
like, "Wait,
out there.
what?"
Rayman's still out there kicking.
I don't know.
Mario
There's a
greatest
big difference between
platformer.
Rayman and Spyro.
I'm just saying we're talking about classic characters.
Mario greater than Spyro and any other
Mario,
platformer.
of course, Mario's mustache. As soon as you see the mustache and the wahoo, it's over. Millions of dollars is getting thrown at this guy. It's crazy. Such a.
Well, that's
stupid-
what I like, because Spyro was kind of like a niche thing. I don't know. Not as many people played Spyro as a kid,
Yeah,
and I
and
had fucking all of them. Oh, that
it's
was
one
my
of those.
shit.
It's back in the day. It was like one of those blockbuster. What is this game? The Spyro the Dragon. Oh, let me try
No,
this out.
he had a huge uprising in the beginning because of
Blockbuster.
No, yeah, it was. I just remember seeing Spyro the Dragon everywhere when
I remember Crash Bandicoot.
when it first came out.
Crash Bandicoot was going ham.
Yeah,
like
Crash. That's
1991.
what I grew up on, like Spyro, Crash, and like Banjo and Kazooie. That was all my shit.
Oh man, Banjo-Kazooie was Nintendo 64. How did
I
you?
played it at my neighbor's house. I played Animal
Okay,
Crossing
okay.
and Banjo and Kazooie.
Alright,
That
I'm
was
not
the
gonna
only
bash you.
Nintendo games I fucking
I'm not gonna
played.
bash you anymore. Goldeneye, Perfect Dark. And all right, going back to
Yo, exposed.
Spyro the Dragon. Yeah, I wish Spyro had he was in a better light than what he is now. I want them to at least come out with a Spyro like trilogy. They can't even do that. They've been doing a lot of trilogies for PlayStation 3. They didn't do a Spyro trilogy. I'm confused.
I'd buy that shit.
What about
You have a Sly Cooper trilogy, but not a Spyro trilogy. Come on, not even a Crash Bandicoot
But-
trilogy.
back to
I buy that
the
too.
Xenoblade thing? How do we feel?
I think that's
I'm
dirty.
pissed because I bought it.
I personally feel as though that's really dirty on GameStop's part. Like, I see where they're coming from, but like, it's like they're not even like hiding their like dignity. They're just like, all right, we're just totally about the money. We know you guys can get this from us for $50, but we're gonna go ahead and do what we want to do.
I
It's
mean,
like
it does, like, if they were selling it for, like, a pre-owned price under the $50, I feel like I wouldn't have been able to get the game because, one, when somebody trades that game in, they're going to get a higher value since it's selling for 90, and two, as soon as somebody trades that in, and if it only costs, like, $40, somebody else is going to scoop it up and sell it for 200. Now at least somebody has to spend 90 and maybe get like 150.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
So I
but
mean, it's not. I guess it evens out like
yeah.
eBay and stuff. As much as I hate to say it, because it's supply and demand, and you just
Mhm.
got to play with it.
I just feel like it's just their motto is like power to the players, but it's sounding like power to our pockets
Well,
now.
yeah, they're a business.
Yeah, they're a business, but like, yo, why? It's like they're so blatantly dirty and like don't even care anymore. It's like they don't care anymore.
Because people are still gonna go there.
Yep.
It's sad to say that, but they can do it because people are still gonna go there.
There's no GameStop does not have any direct competition. Direct.
Well,
Yeah,
now
they bought it all out.
they have all the digital stuff. You can buy stuff directly now. So I mean,
No,
like,
I'm
that's
saying,
the only thing.
What
in
other
stores now?
Yeah, what other store that has more ring? And then let's look at our normal consumers. What consumer that you see at your store every day knows that they can go on Amazon or they can go on eBay to find a cheaper price?
Guess what? In the gallery, most of them don't even have internet, so they're gonna go to
Exactly.
GameStop.
Their number one source
Um,
of gaming anything is GameStop.
Like a physical
sound-
retailer, yeah.
Not to sound rude, but like I feel as though like the gallery is kind of the bottom of the barrel. I mean, there's not
I
a
know,
GameStop.
but think of how many galleries are in the world. How
Yep.
many places are like a fucking pit like that? Because there's a lot.
You have to realize that normal consumers don't change from place to place.
Well, I mean, Best Buy you could trade in there. I mean, I don't know. And Best Buy has better sales. They have coupons where you can do buy one get one free on new, or buy two get one free on new games that just came out. So I don't know.
Well, why do you think GameStop has moved more toward like they started accepting phone trades? First, they started with iPhones and everything. Now they accept everything.
Everything.
They
all
sell gift
electronics.
cards and everything. They sell gift cards so that people will take the trading credit instead of the cash, because now they can pay for their gas with trading credit, like get a Shell gift card or get a Wawa gift card or anything like
Or
that.
you can get RP for League of Legends. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah.
That's
Spirit Guard
Kev.
Deer.
That's Kev.
Hey, the
Harris.
Timo.
Deer.
Yo,
That's
real
Kev,
talk,
what's
I'm
up?
buying like $100 worth of
Spirit Guard Deer, please. My birthday's on Monday.
All right. So away from the GameStop and the shenanigans of Xenoblade.
Dirt.
Is there any other things that anybody wanted to touch on before we call it?
Yes.
I know
There
there's-
is
Go ahead.
Okay. There's two. Sorry. There's two games. Well, Monster Hunter 4 has new gameplay with the new weapons that you guys should check out. It's on our Facebook page, PBrecreations Facebook page, and on our website. And also, there's a really great game called Dying Light coming out, which is a mix between. It's like a hybrid of Mirror's Edge and Dead Island. So you guys should definitely check that out. Alex?
Yeah, Final Fantasy. That's it. That's all I was gonna say. I
All this
completely
weekend.
lost complete train of thought, but definitely look out for PB Recreation playing some Final Fantasy 14 Realm Reborn.
Will you be able to stream it?
I
If
think
we're able to stream it.
yeah, I don't know. This is Phase 4. I have to go read the notes, but I was told that Phase 4 NDA was lifted, but because this is the open beta.
I have a question.
Go ahead and check us out with that later this month. Also, we'll be racing to level 50, and it should be pretty fun.
I have a question with that. Now, this open beta is going to be live for how long?
3 days until Sunday.
Wait, this is open beta because in my email I got another beta code.
I think they've been randomly sending out beta codes ever since.
Yeah.
No, but I have already
that's
gotten
it.
into the beta.
Yeah.
But now, like, because each time that your code expires, like, you have to get another one. But they sent me one like 2 days ago.
My code never expired.
Yeah, mine didn't either.
Well, yeah, mine's still been
Yeah.
good, but they said like apparently maybe it's for the PS3 one or I don't know.
It doesn't matter. You
It's
can
the
use,
same. It's the same. Yeah,
you
one
can
code
use
for both.
You can use either or. I was able to give Kev one of my codes, and I was also able to give my brother another code. So yeah, they'll send you codes. That doesn't change.
Oh, so I've just been getting multiple ones.
They're just probably pretty much doing what just invite more people into the beta.
Now this beta is. I mean, not beta. This. Oh yeah, it's the open beta. It's 3 days you said, and then after that, how long until the launch?
The launch is on the 27th. Early access gets to play the game on the 24th.
Oh, okay. I'll wait until personally. I'll wait until the 24th or 27th. But yeah, like Solidus just said, check it out here when we get if we're able to stream it, you will see it here. So definitely come back, follow us if you haven't already.
And throwing this out there for anybody that's skeptical about the pricing of the PC version, we're not sponsored by them in any way, but check online. There's a lot of deals going on right now for early access. I was able to find 25% off on Final Fantasies, and I was able to buy the collector's edition for $37.
Die,
Shit.
So,
die.
and
Link me that.
I gave Diego has my original, which is now $22. So you can get the basic one for $22, and you can get the collector's for $37. Just throwing it out there. I'm not going to per se say it in chat because I don't know legally if I can get in trouble for that. So I'll just I'll give it to you guys when we're off.
You're gonna put it in Demi's chat.
Yeah, if you guys are interested in
That
those
sounded
deals.
really weird.
But
Just accept it. Don't have questions.
just something to look out for with us. Some games. I don't know what other games we'll be playing in the future, but definitely.
Alright.
Get low recorder up in this bitch.
Oh yeah, get low recorder. Definitely look forward to some League of Legends play. I guess we can say that at some point, maybe tonight. But like I was saying before, guys, to you personally, everyone here that's in the chat, the Skype chat, not stream chat. Do you guys know of any like games that are only on PC, like indie games, PC only, that are coming out anytime soon or came out recently that you guys know of at all? Like we're talking about,
Actually,
like,
there's
the
a
legacy
Steam
type
game that I
stuff.
keep looking at, and it's hold on, what's it called? Dream? Is that it? Hold on. I can find it.
Did Ian's get? This is going to Trevor and Diego. Did Ian's game get greenlit yet? If you guys know.
I have
Earth.
no idea.
I was about to say Earth
Yeah.
to you guys.
No. I forgot to check it out. I voted for it to get greenlit, but I haven't followed up on it.
Oh, okay.
That'll be something to look into.
Maybe I'll stream some Skullgirls.
Oh yeah, Papers, Please has been like, I keep hearing about it like all over the place. I should probably look at it. I have no idea what it is. But apparently that is like really funny, I guess.
Yeah. Something to look into. There you go, Teron.
There we go. All right, well, definitely follow us if you haven't already. Check us out on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter.
Is there any things like you guys wanted to close up with, Diego or Trevor?
Kev.
No, I'm good. Oh, that zombie game.
We just said that.
I know.
Yeah, he already...
Pretty game. I want it.
Pretty
That's
game, and he wants it.
That's it.
Pretty
simple.
game, and he wants it.
I have one last thing.
pretty easy to strike my heart. And
One last thing you're gonna say, Demi?
Yeah, I'm gonna put a link in the Twitch chat because Demi is now taking donations for the Black Milk clothing Mass Effect line. All of it, please, if you could.
Donations. Oh, okay. You want that you can get it. Is that what you're saying? Is that what's going on?
What the hell is Black?
Look at it though. Look
It's
at
a clothing line that's doing Mass Effect stuff. Is that what's going on?
Well, they're in Australia and they have like really awesome things. Like there's a dress that just has a map of Middle Earth on it and it's fantastic, and like an R2D2 fucking bathing suit. But yeah, now they have a dress with Tally's face on it.
Video
Can I
game
just have it?
culture clothing. That's awesome.
Well, it's not even geared toward that. I guess they'd be considered like.
Hey, girl in the N7. Hey.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Like it.
Sesame Street leggings.
Let me get that.
Can I
Let me.
wear-
Cookie
Wait,
Monster swims. I'ma get it for myself.
Link in the Skype.
I'm not linking this.
What have I done?
This is horrible. I'm getting off of this site
There better be
immediately.
guy shit on here.
No, there
or
isn't.
like,
It's all good.
Wow.
You better hope you can fit inside that one piece, dog. We about to go swimming. You gotta
Real quick, they announced a Persona 4 Arena sequel.
Yep.
If you guys are interested in that. And more J All Stars victory screenshots.
Yo, this woodland dress beast. Alright.
Yep.
Can somebody link that to me, please?
It's right there in the chat. Oh
Oh
yeah.
you can't see the chat. I got
Can't
this.
see it. I've been
No chat
sharing.
getting little ninja.
Yo, this girl in that spandex though. What?
All right, everybody. I think that will conclude Ranting Gamers episode 21 for today. Definitely, if you're not following, hit the follow button. We do Ranting Gamers. I don't know if it's going to be every Wednesday or every Thursday.
It's every week, if not every other week. We try to aim for Wednesdays, but recently it's been getting pushed to Thursdays for random reasons.
It was Thursday
like
in the
like
beginning.
GTA. It was Thursday, and then everyone said, Solidus, everyone said that it would be better for them to do it on Wednesday. So we tried Wednesdays. This week it was aired today because GTA multiplayer got revealed today. If not, it would have been last night.
Okay.
So check up with us every Wednesday. Sometimes it will be pushed to Thursday, so brace yourself for that if possible. But if you do miss it, and you cannot see this live, we do upload our episodes to YouTube. Yes, we do that. It takes a while for it to register online before I can upload, but check us out on our YouTube page. Subscribe to us on YouTube, and you will get to see it there. All right. So don't cry. Don't cry.
Yo, these girls hella ratchet though.
All right, everybody. Have a great night.
All right, good night, everyone.
Nobody else. Nobody else. Okay.
That's
3,
fine.
2.
The viewers will go fuck themselves. That's fine.
Bye.
All right. All right.
Good night, guys.